Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Sky Vaults, episode 43 here. As promised, we're finally on the day of Create. It only took us 43 episodes. Well, like 20-ish, but I'm just routing out a plan, getting some ideas together in my head. There's gonna be some cuts in this for sure. Yeah, we're gonna go try to make a mob farm right away because I'm gonna make one farm per one item on the altar as we go forward here, and until they're all done. So mob farm's the first one, I think, and I'm between a few. There's a few cool things we can do, for sure, and I think I'm leaning towards one right now. But we're gonna do some tests on the security module upgrade on modular routers, just to see what that gives us and like what quantities that gives us, and whether that gives us anything of value or player kills, or just need some sciencing there for sure. I might even hop into a creative world and do that. So anyway, I'm rambling on this intro. I'll see you in the episode. Okay, so I'm not 100% on how this one works. I'm not 100% on how this one works. Just tuned as you did the opening for the YouTube video through me. Yeah, Jersey, sorry. So apparently this will kill mobs with a redstone signal, maybe? I'm not really sure what that... You could probably just put like a clock on it or something. I know for our cart assembly, we're definitely going to need this. So, let me make sure all of our raw chromatic is being... Yes, like we have a little bit there. So, let's get a very basic furnace. These will be faster for that, actually. So let's get a very basic furnace set up here. I think I'm actually going to put this one below us. 5, 6, and then we could theoretically feed scaffolding into it. Now I know I can't use extractors from these anymore. It's a good argument to get over to refined storage as quick as possible. Trying to think of what the... I wonder if we could do this. Get some more. Let me make a drawer. One of these guys. Okay, let's make one of those guys. Let's get a few more hoppers, actually. Just kind of curious here. And then maybe grab some trim. Maybe some chests. It doesn't really matter what the trim is. And then some chests. Because if we did it this way, we might be able to just... Because this is trim, right? Automate into this guy. And that could be pretty cool. Hard part there would be keeping that with fuel, I guess. Hard part would be getting the automatic.
Howdy and hope all is
Photo
well.
guy, all is as well as it can be. Thank you so much for the 85-month resubmarino. Holy smokes. Really appreciate that. Let's get some barrels here. The hard part would be getting the scaffolding in there consistently. But we could just fill it up every once in a while, and that should be fine. Because we're not going to be using... We're basically not going to be using this for too much. It's really not going to be for much. So... We'll get those filled up. Okay, so that would do that. That would do this. That would do this. And then what we could do is we could actually make some individual chests there. And then I actually wouldn't say no to having one of these be a furnace and one of these being a blast furnace, so we can, like, automate that way, right? So what if we got these frame chests? This is a bit of a tangent here, but that's okay. Okay, so you just put 2 frame chests here. And then I think those slabs ended up getting thrown into our hoppers. We just did this. Okay. And then we grab that all the raw chromatic. We put those like so, and then we grab a regular furnace. I want to have access to a regular furnace to work with. And eventually we'll unlock iron furnaces. It's just, it'll be so low on the priority. Yeah, and then these guys will have those in there. But then that should work, and I want to see if this will work. Perfect. So as long as we put things that go into our drawer system, that'll be automated. So it's not like the cleanest automation in the world, but it gets the job done, right? It gets the job done. Oh, right, we have modular routers. What am I thinking about? I keep forgetting we have modular routers. Yeah, we could definitely automate this into those very easily. Yeah. An advanced link with the high... Yeah, Oh, are the advanced filtered links... Are the filtered links still possible? Filtered... I think they disabled everything. At Simple Storage Networks. Yeah, they disabled basically everything that gave you any amount of things. I have some still from the legacy, but like, yeah, they really wanted this to be... And I actually like this change, not from a helping servers not lag perspective, but I like it. I really like it from a... This is very good early on. It's very cheap. It gets the job done, but like... I really want to get AE going, right? I really actually like it from that perspective. But we have modular routers. We could toss a modular router over here and just shoot all of the scaffolding over to here. Be totally fine. Yeah, good to force the RS, and it makes it feel like RS is worth something. So, by the way, for Twitch, not YouTube, ads are kicking in. I mean, ads may be kicking in for YouTube. I don't know. Actually, no, I don't control the placement of those. So, yeah. Anyway, all right, cool. That's neat. I like that. So that just got that done because we needed raw chromatic for this stuff. Well, that's right. I did make quite a few of those. I'm actually gonna do a couple stacks of those. We're definitely gonna end up using them. Okay, we're gonna get create going here. Yeah, I've got a couple thousand of that. That's fantastic. I'm gonna make... I should have just made a full stack, but I'm gonna make half a stack here. Okay, and then I'm gonna make a full stack. I'm gonna make 2 full stacks of those, or however many that is of those. I think I'm gonna make another couple stacks of those. How we doing on chromatic? We're still good. We're still good. Nice. Okay. So then we're going to need to make this guy, which these are that plus chromatic iron blocks, which are fantastic to have. So let's grab a bit of those. I mean, of course, we can automate these as well. But for now, we just do this. I probably can automate this with modular routers as well. We're going to need a lot of these. For various reasons. That's very satisfying. Yep. This. Nice. All right, I'm going to finish up these. All right. 64 andesite casings. So the reason we need these as well is, well, I mean, for a lot of different reasons. But the main one for us is we're going to need to make one of these depot. We don't need to make a depot. I would like to make a depot. We're going to need to make a mechanical bearing, I think. It's been a second since I've used the trains. I have to verify with chat. I thought we needed these for the chassis. What do the chassis take? I don't know. Chassis are actually very cheap. Gotcha. Now we'll end up needing them all. All good, man. I just want to say I know. I just want to make sure you didn't miss it because of the ads, and I didn't miss it. I know. I just feel bad when I miss somebody in chat saying hi, you know. Because I like catching up with people. All right. This thing. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, very good. I think I am going to make a windmill. Because I think we're good on this. Oh, no, we're not good on this. I need ashium. Let's actually get out of the ore. See where we're at here, ore-wise. We've got our Fortune 5, right? So. Don't need to do Alexandrite, though. I don't think we need to do black opals just yet either. We might need to do the Larimar.
Deadpine, have you heard about the kid who was going to argue with his dad? There was a tense disagreement.
Who's going to argue with his dad? There's a tense disagreement. That one must have gone over my head. My brain is not at full capacity today, I will fully admit. Okay, good amount of tubium here. I think I'm going to use the hammer on these. I don't know. For some reason that felt better. I wonder if that's like a heavier gamba. Oh, I see. Yeah, see, that one went over my head because I was terrible at that stuff in school and hated it. I also don't know how to spell, so I assume that was the proper way to spell the other thing. So. But yeah, I'm wondering if this is like a... When you hit 9, do you have a chance to roll 0 on all 9? Or is it individual? Let's actually take off the magnet and kind of look. No, I think it's individual numbers. I could be wrong though. Yeah, so there's 1 there, 2 there. Okay, so it rolls individually per. So we just got really unlucky on a few of ours. It feels like. Like, really unlucky, because that feels like it's been great. Ashium doesn't have a spot because we didn't have any. There's our pog spots. We have 11 pogs. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'll take 11 pogs. Only gotta grab the 1 though. I do love how I was all gung ho about the the track. Oh, that is a bit expensive. Hurts my soul. Gung ho about the track and how you can do everything with it, and we still can. But I'm gonna make a windmill first. I love that. Love that. You can use wool as a sail. You really only need a stack though, right? I think that's the max you can put on it, like as a stack. I think. Okay, we can't make that just yet. All right, and then we're gonna go here. I don't know which direction we're gonna face. Doesn't really matter. That's the one with the outpost.
I think Morning Pine will get this one.
No guarantees.
I'm an expert at picking leaves and heating them in water. It's my specialty.
Alright, yeah, I did get that one. I also enjoyed it too much. Alright, gotta go. Always forget. You can change these with the wrench. That was good. That was good. I think the wool just sticks to it. I could be wrong. Should probably make a sickle. Gotta hit these quicker. This promise gonna end up being lopsided. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do 3 out. This doesn't need to be the most mechanically sound windmill either. It doesn't need to be like, sorry, it doesn't need to be full power. we're just using it for... That's not what I meant to do. I mean, that's what I meant to do, but I forgot I had that dash on. It's funny. What we could do with this is just... essentially double it. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be not pretty. Which is my go-to. We got 4, so 1 on each side. Perfect. Hey, at least it's not lopsided, I guess. It's okay. We don't have to look at it. Now, the actual windmill sails are quite nice to look at. Right-click the bearing with an empty hand to attach structure you built in front of it. Captures unassemblable. Attached structure does not include at least one enough sail-like block. Oh, these are not sail. Does it have to be? Oh no! It doesn't count. Well, that's rude. Oh, you need glue. Oh, you need glue for specifically those. Which I need the press for. Got it. Oh, I think you could just use a slime ball, though. Glue just lasts longer. Yeah, you just need the first one, right? Right, sails are the ones that don't need glue. You need to glue all the blocks together. The first one is glued. I see. How do I... I thought this was just simple. Maybe you need glue specifically. I can't actually do that. Okay, how hard are the sails to make then? Because they actually look nice. And we actually have a few. Not difficult at all. I need the plates, which is the reason I'm making the windmills, to make plates. Let's make a sickle real quick, so I can pick these up quicker. I think I'm gonna make just that one for now, and then I do want some food here. Of course, I passed right by it. Classic. Well, I could make the plates without needing the glue. I just don't feel like it. So, yeah. Oops. Right, you could do the hand crank to get that going in that way, but that's okay. We'll make the sails. They're very cheap. They're very cheap. So, sails are this. Let's just replace that there. And then, how many sails? I forget how many sails are maximum here. It's been a while. It's just dying. Does it tell you the quantity? I love the ponder system, by the way. If you... It doesn't tell you the quantity. If you hold W on basically anything create, it shows you stuff, and it's wonderful. Not what I wanted. Also not what I wanted. I do like that for building. I want these to face the other way. Actually use scaffolding for its intended purpose. Pfft. Gross. It's quite handy, actually. Okay. So if you want to go up, you go to the side. If you want to go forward, you do this. Okay. That always gets me into trouble. All right. Can I not go through that? I see. I was hoping that the Quark building feature would help me out there. All right. I'm gonna figure out this windmill with chat, and we're just gonna have a nice little windmill here. But I don't want to waste too much recording time on just me building a windmill when there's a lot more create stuff to do. So, well, I'll see you in a minute. All right, and there it is in all its glory. We can make this bigger, but just told Twitch I'd rather be look aesthetically look good. Well, that should be spinning the other way. Than worry about max size. We really don't need that much power going into our base. It's just for a few things. Maybe to power like an automatic smelter. Maybe to power, to power the press, stuff like that. You know, we don't need much here. Okay, so that's where we're gonna put the power in. So, I'm gonna need a few shafts. I'm gonna need a few gears. I'm gonna need a few gear boxes, which is this. Let's do 16. And then these should switch like so. Gonna need a couple of those. And then we got the press. The press kind of works on any block. Doesn't need the depot, but I kind of want a depot just for later automation. Tend to, I don't know what that word is everywhere. I have no idea what that word is. That's okay. All right. And these are a little bit low. Hey, Wrath Rice, thank you for the Prime for 4 months. Punchy finger makes me laugh, yeah. Yeah. Plop with the 32 months as well. Thank you, thank you. Oh, anti-clockwise. I see, I see.
Been that long?
It has been that long. Isn't that wild, Quap? No, we've known Quap forever. Thank you so much for the 32 months of support, though. What's up, Spirit? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I want to gear ratio these a little bit as well. Speed up the process here. I think I'm going to do 2 ratios. So you get some gears. No, they're not gears. Crate always does this to me. Cog wheels. They should be gears. Makes more sense in my brain. I see. Dioso is clockwise, and then non-Dios. I gotcha. I gotcha. Interesting. All right. I wonder if... No. Should be able to connect this where this guy is. Yes. So that'll ratio it once. So the cog wheels only need one block to work in, even though they look bigger than a block. Obviously not as aesthetically pleasing, but you know, that actually works out much better than like gear shafting it all the way down into here, because then we can just do that. Then I tend to like putting a gearbox. I think I want this to be vertical here, so we can split this off in either direction, whichever way we need. So that'll be good. I think I have access to that here. So close. There we go. Let me grab some slabs. Because if I fill in this center hole with slabs, I'll definitely have access to it from there. Perfect. We'll get those bricks back. Oh, I think I just saw them. Look at this. Beautiful. This is a create that I'm messing with right now. If you're talking about the overall mod pack that I'm playing, it's called VaultHunters. So, and even this isn't terribly fast, but it's fast enough that it'll get the job done here. Put a depot there. Okay, and then we'll get some gold and iron. Like I said, I think most of these are going to be used for fans for smelting purposes. Golly, that's slow. Maybe I should do one more ratio. That'll let us make glue and shoots. Shoots, honestly, are really, really good as well. What is this? A rope pulley. That's cool. Fluid valve, whisks, redstone contact, metal girder. The plows are pretty cool. They can pick up items. This is not a server. This is single player. Okay, get a couple of those going. Let's get some gold going because we need to make that wrench for sure. Which is really the main reason we need to do this. Oh, sorry. Is there a public server? No, not that I'm aware of. There are... I don't know if there's any actually SkyBlock servers on the official ones yet. But there's no public server through us. For sure. Okay, then we need to make the wrench. Or we'll use these to make the wrench, rather. Beautiful. And that's a big one. This one makes the card assembler, like, function really well. Like, really, really well. Hopefully this works the same as it did in 1.16, because this is the last time I used it was 1.16, so I guess we'll see on that. Okay, that was our first big accomplishment of Create, because I definitely needed this. I now need to go plan and think about... Well, that's actually almost done. Cool. What, how, and where I'm going to do stuff for the mob farm, for the bones. And go from there. And I also need to grab a quick break on Twitch. So I'm going to pause here, and we'll be right back when we get into... I know exactly, kind of roughly what the mob farm is going to look like. I just don't know what the catch tray and all this stuff's going to look like. I'm also going to be making the most efficient mob farm. We're going to be putting it relatively close to our base. Like, I think just under this surface grass level. We don't need it to be super efficient. We just need to be running the entire time. So, it doesn't need to be anything too exceptional, I would say. The question is then going to become how I collect and send the resources back to our base, I think is going to be the big one. And I've got a few ideas, but I'm not 100% on them. So, anyway, I'm going to pause real quick and take a break on Twitch, and I will see you in a minute. All right, so I think we have a plan. So we're realizing now, and Fail to Survive, I think hit the nail on the head there, is you get stun locked because there's literally so many possibilities to do things with. So don't be afraid to just do something, even if you don't think it's necessarily the most efficient, or like don't try to think it out all the way. I think just starting sometimes is better. I love using scaffolding for fuel everywhere. It's a great concept. It is fun. We actually do run out, though. Like, it does get burned up. I guess we could do sticks next if we wanted to. But, okay, I think I have a plan, though. So, we need to make some routers, though. At modular routers. We do have a router, so we have a router. I just want to have this completely up here. Okay, so. What was the upgrade we did to chat? It was I know it's a security upgrade. Because that's how you use the vault tools. Wasn't breaker. Was it activator maybe? Oh, it needs energy as well? I see. Right. So the energy upgrade may be a reason to not do that right away. Huh. Activator? Okay. I can't find it in that list. I'm just going to type in activator. That's from thermal. Activator module. Okay. Let's go ahead and make that guy. Make 3 of those again. Love that that's a recipe. What was I short there? Oh, just droppers. I see. You can do it this way as well. Yeah, I'll just make all of those. Make 4 of those. Okay, and then a lever, which is in my bag, funny enough. Okay. So activator security. And then we would need a vault tool in there, which should be indestructible because it's using it. Let's see what our highest damage is here. This only does 12. That does 14 with the chaining. That might get a little rough with the Enderman. I might actually craft some more Vault alloy. No, that's... Maybe not. We'll figure it out. Oh my goodness, all the raids today. What the heck? Zobias with the raid. Get on in here, raiders. Welcome. The bearded ones are coming on in. Welcome, everybody. My name is Deadpine. We're playing some Sky Vaults right now. We're just working out modular routers plus create to do a mob farm. Okay, but I had the rails, plus this guy, plus this. So you're going to need linear chassis, okay? And then we're going to need to make glue as well to be able to attach the linear chassis to the system. And glue will last a while, which is good. So what I'm going to do is we're going to head down below here. I think I'm literally going to put it just right here. It needs to be within 128 of us, so I might actually build this a little bit lower. But I also want it to be just easily input into here, you know? So I literally might just build it right here. Because it doesn't need to be most efficient in the world, and it doesn't need to be... I don't need stonelings. I prefer not to have bats, which I think is a negative 30 thing. So I think we might just go right here. We're going to build it out of this algae stuff, because why not? And we're going to make it... Yeah, I think literally just end off right here, because why not? So I'm going to make a nice little 5 by 3 by however long it is tunnel. And then the catch tray will be a 2-block pit that things can fall into, including spiders. And then the chassis will have to be 15 blocks total to push all the mobs into that. And then we'll just have it go on a cart that spins it back around and just only pushes it one way. I think that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to get that set up. We'll unpause for brief updates as we build. But I want to make sure we can also run a vault in this episode as well. So, yeah, we're going to do that. And then we're going to start figuring out the modular router stuff after we push it into the one spot with the cart. So, should be a lot of fun. We'll see you there. All right, so a little build update here. We've got our tunnel. All algae bricks here. It was certainly spawning mobs. Had to go back up and get some torches. But, yeah, so that's going to be... That's it. That's the space. We're going to have a cart that runs along here. So the chassis go through blocks. So that's the big key to this. So there's going to be a cart that spins around here. So when it's coming this way towards us, it will be pushing all the mobs through that wall there that spawn all the way into this little catch tray here. We're going to make this 2 deep and then, yeah, kind of go from there. So, yeah, I'm going to keep building. I will show some of the cart assembly or how the cart assembler works for sure after I get the track up and running. So, yeah, just want to show off the build a little bit. And then, of course, we'll transfer the items somehow over to there up into our system. Not 100% on that, how I want to filter and transfer yet. There's, actual 15 different ways to do it that are all viable, all work. There's no right or wrong way to do it. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to keep building up the catch tray here, and we'll see you in a bit for an update. All right, we're ready for the assembler. So, got a nice little track here. I was gonna do, there's a minimum you need to keep the carts going. I just wanted them to be fast, so we're gonna do it that way. We have this little catch area here. We're gonna use hoppers for now. So, according to chat, we need the activator module. We're going to get this some power, so we'll definitely get that going. I'm not sure how much power this is going to need. We'll see. So we're going to need to do that, but we're also going to need the security upgrade for vault tools because it makes me Deadpine, which links our level to it. I think that's how it works. Not 100%. So that's pretty cool. And then we got to get some power, of course, as well. But I think that'll be in range of everything in here, give or take. But let's just focus on getting the mobs into the catch tray first. With this guy, let's see if I remember how to do this. Routers are vault level 0 by default, so I see. So you can only use the level 0 tool at that point. I see. Yeah, let's just see if I remember how to do this. Okay, I want it facing that way. So then we build on top of this. I don't actually know. Do these need glue, right? I don't actually know if these even need glue. And we are going to make it the 3 tall. Oh, this is 4 tall in here, huh? Shoot. I'm going to need to layer the ceiling with something. Maybe I'll do some redstone lamps in there so we can turn it off. That's actually not a bad idea at all. Or some like inverted lamps. Yeah, that's a really good idea actually. Yeah, I'll get that going after. Because I want to be able to push the spiders off the ceiling. And hopefully this will be in range to kill the spiders in the corners. I don't actually know. If not, we're going to put bamboo spikes up here to knock the spiders off. We'll go from there. I actually don't know if I need this though. So then redstone assembles it. No redstone deassembles it. So let's just see. So redstone to assemble. And the idea is that you're supposed to leave this in there so you can unassemble it. Beautiful. I don't know if I had it going the correct way. I think it actually is going the correct way. So the idea is that this turns. Oh, I think it's enough to turn. You have to give it enough time to turn because it's not the fastest turning thing. I think that's enough. I think that'll hit the corners there. Also not super worried about that. They'll eventually move over. I think this is actually just going to work the way I want it to. So this is the reason I wanted the wrench. So the wrench lets you cart assembler movement always face towards motion. Pause actors while rotating. Pause. I don't know what that means. Lock rotation is how we're going to use that on a lot of other things. But those are 3 different options. So you have the cart just go back and forth. You can have the cart. So like I've done a mob farm in the past where I've knocked them over opposite sides, which is pretty cool. But you need 2 catch trays and it gets a little annoying. So my brain did not like the phrase knock the spiders off the ceiling. Fair. But yeah, so it determines how the cart goes. I think this one might be continual rotation. There's one that like continually rotates. That's what that one might be. I don't actually know though. Gotta be careful because that can actually move me. I don't know. That's working. But the cool part about this is if you're quick enough, this just works forever now. I don't need the cart assembler. That's why I wanted the cart assemblers, because I can build multiple farms. This works. Obviously, this isn't powering anything, but you could power harvesters on there. You could glue some harvesters on there. You can glue some tree choppers on there. You can, glue some placers on there, stuff like that. So like you can do some really cool stuff there. Yeah, it's really powerful. Like we could even conceivably in the future have 5 deployers on there, all with vault gear, punching the mobs. And then have this system push the items over the edge into it. Like you could do that. It's really cool. So, let's stop this here. Oh, doesn't have quite enough to stop it there. Let's stop it there then, so we can work around this. But just wanted to show that off, and then think we're just gonna do a test here. So I'm gonna get this test prepped out. I want to do a test to make sure it's pushing the mobs into the right area. So we'll do that real quick. All right, I think it's working. Oh, it's pushing the spiders out though. Look at this. Look at this. So they're already aggroed to me, but check that. Check out this skeleton. Boop. It's so satisfying to watch, and they all just spawn right in. Oh, we might have hit the limit. I think we hit the limit. Oh, that is so satisfying to watch. All right, let's get this a little bit of power. And then give it this. Extract. Is there a way to make it outputs, or do I need a cable? I might need a cable for this. All right, let's go grab a power cable real quick. Oh, you need an energy module as well. Gotcha. Okay. Energy module. Distributor or output? Should go direct. I think you need energy upgrade. Which one of these? That one feels like it sends energy. This one feels like... Oh, upgrade. I see. Energy. I see. Right, because I don't have a thing for that. We do have those, fortunately. Okay, so energy upgrade, and then... Do I want to do the power cables? Probably not, then. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I see. Gotcha. And that gives it the actual buffer. And that should fill it. It says, it keeps saying extract, though. There's no way of, making... extract is not the right term there, so maybe we do need the cable. Or maybe it needs to be upgraded. I don't know. Okay. We need some of this. Which we need some of that for. Takes the carbon. Ah, shoot. And I don't have carbon at the moment. I wonder if this guy... It's on extract all. Oh, maybe redstone needed to be on? Yeah, no, it's definitely not filling the router. Eco mode router will always run at normal speed. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ah, redstone nodes are always. I see. Oh, problem with this is going to be creepers. Oh, that's going to be a big problem, huh? Oh, no, they're shooting at me. Sorry. So this isn't actually hitting them, then. I need to make this out of obsidian. It hasn't attacked anything yet. I think creepers won't be an issue if they don't have line of sight with the face that's attacking them. Okay. I mean, this has yet to attack something, so. I think that the problem there was it was attacking me. Maybe this needs maybe this needs to be specified here. That needed to be specified. Okay. And that does 14, so it can't quite do that. I want to see what it does with the spider. No, it needed a direction set. So if I were to face this the other way and have it attack behind, in theory, jeez. We'd be all right. Need to eat. Well, I want it to be back. You're saying that the creepers need to see the face of it, right? So if we set this to attack behind, they'll never see the face of it. Or at least that seems to be my understanding of it. We'll see, though. What I really need... Put a camouflage upgrade so the creeper doesn't see it. Does that actually work? That feels like it could be a mechanic that actually works. Also, it does look like... It doesn't quite hit that corner for spiders. So I might have to extend out the bridge there a little bit. I was being, but it sounds plausible. No, it does sound plausible. That's the... Kills Enderman quite well. This will be so much better once we get a sword that one-shots everything. So... Oh, that's right. It's 2 out of 4. Right. We're going to add a ceiling. Right. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. There's a lot of experimentation on the recording here, but I think that's a good thing. Well, there's a witch. No, it does fine there. Again, it'll be so much better once it one-shots, but, like... I think this is how we're going to go. Oh, the problem with that, though, is we really, like... Man, it does two-shot the creepers. Boy, do we want it to one-shot, though. If you set it to down, it can still attack them despite the fact that it's being in a block. Right, but I want them to be able to attack the ceiling as well. I don't want them to miss the ceiling stuff. So if I set it to down, won't they just not attack the ceiling stuff? That seems logical to me. I don't know if that's true. All right, I'm gonna pause YouTube. We've got a few things to upgrade here. I need to put a ceiling in with toggleable lighting, I would say. So we'll definitely do that. So then the spiders can't be murdered there. It sounds like it's killing just about everything there. And that will be a looting 3 kill, which is sweet. So it'll give us, theoretically, spider eyes. And then we'll work on the actual system that we're going to be using to either filter and or grab stuff. But it is working wonderfully on just getting all the mobs here. Yeah. And once they start one-shotting, it'll be even better. Twitch85, seriously, thank you for the Prime, though. Really supports the content here and on YouTube. I do appreciate you so much. All right, YouTube, I'll see you in a tick. All right, here we go. So, we got toggleable lighting now. Put in a ceiling. That's our pit of death. I put in some tinted glass here so we can watch without having the mobs aggro to me. So we're going to do this. Give you a little nudge. And then we got to go turn off the lights. get a good full view of how that's going to work there. Beautiful. How's my questing going, by the way? We just hit 20 and got our free knowledge star. I forget what the other quest was or where that was at, but yeah. Okay, and these are our turn off the lights. So now we should get mobs spawning in there. Beautiful. They get pushed. They get murdered. Okay. Excellent. And then this is something we set up after the fact. So there's a modular router here. So everything ends up in this chest. There's a modular router here with a polar modifier module. So it pulls from the chest. So it's facing down. And then the sender Mark II is actually within range of the drawer slave that we put up there for the hopper. So as you can see, it's sending up everything that gets popped into here. Now I'm waiting for an item to get popped into there. That's not... Because we should get a baseball. Thank you so much.
3 years in a row for 37 total. Hot damn.
Because we should get... Oh, yeah, we're definitely getting player drops. So we should get armor in there at some stage. We can also do an example here of, like, what happens if something that doesn't go through there. So this is caught by the buffer, right? So apparently... It goes first sender, then the second sender. So we're going to go make a second sender. Seriously, baseball, thank you so much. That's a tier 2 sub for 3 years. No, they spawn in the back, Simon. They're going to spawn a lot more, of course, once we're up here. So let's make another sender module. Mark II. Okay, we should be able to afford that. Yes. And then we're going to send this to a chest. And then we're going to make a chute. And we're just going to drop it either into lava or onto a cactus. Do I have a lava bucket? I do not. But we do have cactus. With some sand. And I'm pretty sure the chute drops straight down. I could be wrong on that. I don't know if the chute can actually stand above a cactus. We'll have to see. Yeah, 3 years is a wild amount of time. That's there. We can I think you do a hider module for that. So nothing's been caught in the buffer yet. But again, we are gonna get something, get that at some point. There's also a little bit of light bleeding in here. Once we get this all squared away, we're going to have it it might be too high up. Once we get it all squared away, we're going to close it off. So it's the chest is just a buffer chest, All right. Let's make it so this works. Oh, no. It has to be over by 1. Muffler upgrade. Thank you. Yes. All right. Get you out. This needs to be sand. That goes there. This does work that way. Interesting. Then let me get those chests out. Is it not deleting it is the question. Because it sure looks like it's not deleting it. Okay. Oh, God, don't delete that thing. Let's put this up by 1. Ah, shoot. Okay, so it takes a second or two on there. Okay, well, we deleted a one of those by mistake, but that's okay. So now what we can do is this, and then that. And is this caught up by anything? It's not caught up by anything yet. Oh, funny enough, I think I actually have a drawer for that. So what does not go into a drawer here? Levers? Beautiful. Look at that. So now, yeah, that needed airspace because it was kicking it out to the side before it could get deleted. So there we go. We're completely set up. We're 100% set up. So we just do this, and then this, and that'll keep it completely. Or should keep it completely dark in there. It looks like it's still light in there though for some reason. I might have missed a because hoppers don't block light. I might have missed an area down there to block light with. But either way, if we back up here a little bit, you know, many more mobs will be spawned. And we're good. Maybe send without the shoot in case it just round robins between the centers. I don't think it round robins. I think it goes left to right. And my curiosity is, does it get the spiders in range? It looks like it does. Maybe not. That's my only concern. We might have to put some spikes on the ceiling there for the spiders. It does look like they fall though whenever the cart comes around. So once we're one-shotting stuff, I think it'll be a much better. Right? I'm pretty sure round robin is a specific upgrade, yeah. But the cool thing is this is overflow protection as well. This is overflow protection because if this can't be put into our system, it'll get deleted. And which is what we want, right? So like if we are suddenly have way too much rotten flesh, you know. And I'll feel a lot more comfortable about this once we do get the other stuff there. So that's the working functional portion of our mob farm. We're good to go. I'm gonna get cleaned up. We have our cart assembler ready to go for the next project, which will probably be a tree farm and or a probably not a tree farm. It'll probably be like potatoes, carrots, all like harvester farm. So which will be super simple, really easy. That's going to go up top though. So that'll be it. But I'm going to get cleaned up. I'm going to go just verify that it looks like there's some light bleeding through here. So we're going to check that out. Yeah, we're going to check that out. Make sure that's going proper. I'm going to maybe keep an eye on this guy to see when we delete some armor. Or bows. It's honestly bows and armor that we're going to be deleting there. And then we're going to complete that crystal and hop into a vault. It'll be a little bit of a longer episode, but that's okay. I'd rather be a long episode and get that vault in. I really do want to make sure we're getting vaults in all of these episodes. This did take a little bit longer than I was expecting it to, but that's okay. It's a really satisfying project. Also, if you want to get rid of those lines, the what was it? The muffler upgrade gets rid of these lines, which is pretty cool. So, good stuff all around there, and I will see you for the vault. All right, did forget we have to make a tool. Forgot we had to make a tool here. So we need to make. Wait, why are you there? You should be. Do I have a spot for Wutadai that I wasn't aware of? It should be going into the drawer. Why are you not going into the drawer? I'm gonna clear. Oh, right, because there's a spot over here. Duh. Okay, keys. Yeah. Drawer by the forge. Forgot about that. Whoopsies. Whoopsie-doozies. Yeah, so we should add that drawer over here, probably. Loses those things. Have those. Okay. All right, let's grab 2 drawers then. You for the pearls, and then we're just gonna move this guy here. Leave those there. Put that there. Put this here. Put that there. Perfect. That should just all work in theory. Okay, cool. But we need to make a tool. So we need to make a... I think we're going to go for a paxel, like a full-on paxel. I think that's where I want to be at. But we need to make Wutonic mass, which requires the... That's why I wanted it in the compacting drawer, because it requires perfect Wutodai. So it's just much easier to do the conversion with the drawer. And then we're going to need steel. So, which is what we have there. I never did end up deleting those tools. But that's okay. So, and then on top of that, we're going to be doing... Yeah, we're going to be making it a paxel. So shoveling, axing, picking. We are going to be making it wooden affinity. This will give it soulbound and a little bit of trap disarm, which is nice. And then we're just going to put on... for sure that... What does that leave it with? 46. So we could do... Oh, so close. We could do these two. Or... these two. I think I'd rather have more speed than durability. Yeah. But the 3 or 5 durability is nice. Like, it's not great, but it's nice. And that was just like, these are all jewels I don't even care if we lose, right? Which is super convenient super convenient place to be at. So, all right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that enchanted. We're going to finish up this rock. And then we're going to hop into the vault. I also want to do this real quick because I do not want to be going into a vault with that. I know I'm kind of boring with that vault shield, making it epic that way, but that's okay. Okay, yep, put that back on. And then, so I'm going to get these enchanted, ready to go, get our full gear on here. We'll just plop that on actually right now. This is going to swap to there, and that's it. That's the only swap we have right now. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So I will see you when we're all ready for the vault. All right, I keep forgetting stuff that we promised last episode to do. We're going to skip the belts. We're going to do that next episode. But I did want to show, so I've opened it to land and allowed cheats, so we can run this command here. So it's / game rule, or yeah, game mode, game rule, game rule. Vault crystal mode. And then we're actually setting ours to extreme because that's the 3x. So grindy is 2x, infinity is you just press redstone, and then normal is what you default to. So we're going to set ours to extreme. And then I want to complete this crystal and see what it is like after the fact. I think dirt might be one of our bigger problems, but we'll see. Like things that are like easy to get a lot of in the overworld, but not so easy to automate. Rock. Yeah. Okay, that's definitely where we want to be at. So, a bit tougher to get stuff. Obviously, we need farms for these, right? I can't even actually get into this next one without an actual farm. Like, I need to start farming cocoa beans in earnest, right? So, it forces us to do that instead of the other way around. The copper actually might become an issue as well, so I have to get a copper farm going. Yeah, I like that. Cool. We may go to grindy instead of extreme. We'll see if it becomes a bit too much, but I just want it to be enough to force us to make farms. That's all I want it to be. So, all right, we have a crystal. We're set up to go. I just need to run a prediction and ads for Twitch real quick, and then yeah, we'll be hopping in the vault. All right, here we go. First vault of the day. I had to restart because you want to make sure you get out of. If you're used to pausing in vaults in single player. If you're in LAN, make sure you get out of that because you cannot pause in vaults when you're in a LAN. Okay, here we go. Temporary fix that never gets replaced. Shh, don't tell them that. Predictions are in. If you want to get on these predictions, YouTube, we bumped it to 222 mobs. So will we unalive 222 mobs? This is a plentiful vault, which is pretty cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Nice gameplays, yeah. All right. Well, there's a lodestone in room 1. That's fantastic. What are we in here? Let's just see what we got. So good. Alright, not the fastest in the world. Ooh, the slimes are actually going to really help the believers in this one. Oh, tier 2 mobs, though. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, so now we have tier 2 mobs. Or potential for tier 2 mobs. At level 20. Yep. They're a little faster, a little stronger. Obviously have a lot more health. So definitely good stuff there. Oh, and the first, look at that guy. So they regenerate health by burping. So good. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so things get interesting here. Oh, those are worth a lot too. Oh, we're already like practically done with our elixir too. The elixirs are so easy early on. They're difficult later on. Don't get me wrong. They get more challenging. So you just hit 20 as well. Nice, congrats. All right, let's just keep going forward here. All right, east to get back. Had to add a resource pack to replace the burping sound with a not gross sound. Oh, you don't like the burping sound. Interesting. Fair enough. It's such a wet burp in scopes. Fair enough. No, that's fair. All right, room 0. Nice. I mean, yeah. Trying to think of sounds that I don't particularly enjoy. I definitely don't like anything that reminds me of anything with fingernails. Because I hate that feeling on my fingernails. Gross. I had 100% completion rate until level 20. Then I got 2 scav vaults in a row. Rip your completion. Yeah, those are the toughest for sure. Loving the 1 deep liquid change, because I never run with the what's its face, the texture pack, so like I couldn't see in the honey or the chocolate. Yeah, I would say scavs, non-duo scavs are like hit or miss whether you're gonna complete them or not. Like solo scavving is very difficult. Come on. That was dodging all my attacks. Oh, hi. So satisfying. I did those already. I need the... Wasn't there living up here somewhere? Yeah, here. Yeah, scavs in general are just rough sometimes, for sure. Loving that. Hopefully we can get a new magnet soon. Like a decent magnet soon. That would be good. Did I already go downstairs in here? I did go downstairs here. Downstairs in here. I'm going to go due north from here, I think. Wasn't expecting that, but there we are. Oh, no, I see. Got it. I love it when it goes over something like that. All right, we're going to go due north here. So 1 south to get back. Just doesn't arc over the center platform. It's amusing to me. Once we get speed 2, we'll be really cruising. All right. I mean, it is a plentiful vault. Looks like we're getting more than the classic amount here, which is good. Again, I think at some point I want to switch to Copiously Fortune. I think that'll be fun. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, the fact that they switched over to 6 mobs is actually going to make the believers heavily favored here, I think. I didn't realize we're switching over to 6 mobs at level 20 for the 222 plus mobs. I should put it at 250 probably. That's okay though. That's cool. Oh, I'm glad you had a good time. Come on. Anything else? Probably not. Yeah, I'm excited for belts. Belts will be good. We'll put some more of our upgrades in. We did that one already. All right. Not too many extra ores for even for plentiful, but oh well. All right, 2 south now to get back to the lodestone. I mean, we have 19 minutes here, so we're just gonna, you know, we only have to start keeping track. It's 5 minutes left, you know, somewhere in there. Yeah, so with chaining, you always want to attack the one with the most health as many times as possible first. Alright, I am going to try and keep... Not try, we're going to keep these here. Just like the mushroom vaults, we'll do... Whatever that vault specific item is, we'll keep in there. Ooh, slimes are good for the believers. Grab that real quick and bounce out of that. Yeah, this progression feels very natural for the I like how they started with like 2 or 3, went to 4, and now they're at 6. Like it feels like we're building up to the big piles of stuff, right? Those mushroom balls are great for tons of wood for sure. We're gonna be building a wood farm at some point, especially on the grindy chain here. Notice if it fixed my coral problem. Endrooms have a lot of dead coral, and now I'm using mech to hydrate them. Oh, cool. There you go. I kind of want to hear the burp, because I've only heard the burp on Iskow's stream, so I was like only half paying attention. Now I want to hear the burp that Great Lakes Girl was talking about to make my own decision on. You'll be like, oh yeah, that's a burp. Gotcha. Acquire your soul shards. That's so satisfying. I do love elixir vaults. I really like elixir vaults where they're just possible. Those ones are very satisfying. There are 3 different burps, so have fun finding them all. Oh, they're really 3 different ones? Wow. Nice. It's kind of funny. Can I get to the other place from here easily? It doesn't look like it. Alright. Can't tell if I'm still in the poison cloud or if it's... Upgraded vials are pretty good. The attributed edition is great. Currently, mine has regen plus 45% for a good mana boost in between rooms. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, so you like drink a vial in between every room. Get a lot of mana back for it because of it. Yeah, that's neat. I'd love to get a favor. Oh, slimes. I think believers are going to have no problem here whatsoever. Because of all of the slimes and all of this stuff. Most of these guys should be just dying to the all the clouds. All right. Oh, I hit that. Lots of tier 2s, huh? Well, I keep forgetting I have a javelin as well. That'll actually be quite handy. All right, let's just keep going north. I don't know if they show up at the end screen if the cloud kills them. Probably not. I mean, I think you'll be fine anyway, just because these are spawning 6 mobs each. In the squishy mob POIs, you know? Nice. So many soul shards, though, which is really great. I haven't checked to see where we're at in the shop yet. We've been so focused on that create farm all morning. Oh, that's a bedrock for the door. Right. I was like, what is that? Okay, grab that after. Rude. The new expertise of plus God percent fader is pretty good. Sitting at 30% myself. I've gotten 3 favors in 2 hours. 2 back-to-back. Oh, that is cool. Yeah. Because, like, if you build that up enough, if you're getting, like, almost every single vault that you find an idol in, you find one in, that's pretty sweet. Or, like, half your... I think it's, what is it, 45%? So it gets you up to half. It's pretty cool. And it can be very powerful, right? Like this regeneration being like one of the most powerful effects from that by a lot. Minutes here. I'm actually out of mana. And my vial. Oh, vault timer. I think. Oh, yeah. Extra minute, baby. Let's go. Okay, and then we'll loot here while that's dissipating. Nice. For the old black market more fun? I like that there is a sync I don't particularly care one way or the other what the sink is. If that makes sense. As long as there is one. All right, beautiful. Or at least ability once you buy out the market, it refreshes or timer in case you only want one thing. I mean, I think the idea is you're supposed to gamble, right? Like, you're supposed to do the 1500s at that stage. Ooh, this is a plentiful crystal caverns. I don't know how much we actually need it, though. Forget how much this thing costs. 30 something it looks like. Or at least one-shotting those guys, which is good. So remember, no Larimar from these. Which is nice. There's some Ashium, which is our least. That was an empty space, which is the one we have the least of. Oh no 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 no! Vindicator. Ah! I think we just lost everything. Had to be the first level 20 vault, huh? Yeah. Well, here it is, though. Only 163 mobs unalived. Only 163 mobs unalived. Dang, okay. Partly why I don't like the Vindicators everywhere. Yeah. I didn't realize they were going to be spawning at a level 20 there. So, yeah, that's rough. That's rough. I'm not buying my stuff back. All it's gone. Right, at least the pack sled soulbound, which is nice. Okay, choose outcome. No, we did not. Okay. Well, that stinks, but, like, also... That's why we have backup armor pieces, right? Like, that's the whole point of this. That's the whole point of that. I mean, now we know that place is very scary. And we're never getting back our bags. So we have to use other bags, get those loaded up. Yeah, time to spend some resources. That's going to be the start of next episode of the YouTube. This one already went on pretty long. Actually, that death made this YouTube episode not over the hour-and-a-half mark, which is, I guess, something. Yeah, get to keep our pack. So Soulbound's going to become really good in this mode, for sure. Yeah, good stuff all around. So next episode, we're gonna rebuild, maybe make a farm. We might do vault then farm next episode. Yeah, I think we're gonna do vault then farm next episode. Try to recoup our stuff, but then we're gonna build some carrot farms and maybe some of the. I think the cocoa farms are a little bit different. I forget how those work. We'll have to do some experimenting on that as well. So, yeah. We can make some belts now as well. So, it'll all be good though. We'll all figure it out. Really great episode though. We got a nice big mob farm. Got our first first line into create going here. We've got our first power. There's so many things we can do with create. For sure. There's just so many things we can do. Mob farms, tree farms, charcoal farms, automatic smelting, automatic ore processing. There's just a lot. There's a lot to be done, a lot to do. It just takes time and infrastructure to set up. But as it stands, so we're slowly but surely building up our resources. And yeah, over time we'll have plenty of mob drops. It'll be a good time. Make sure to drop a sub on the channel if you're new. I'd love to have you back. If you enjoyed any of this content at all, come join us on the Twitch if you want to. That'd be great. But yeah, just thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching these all the way through. Big shout out to all those sharing their primes and joining the Patreon. A few new Patreon members since last episode. Appreciate you guys so very much. Thanks so much. And I'm rambling. I'll catch you next episode. Bye-bye.